Hey guys, welcome back. This video is going to be all about cleaning the Briggs Pulsa Prime 795477 carburetor. To get it off the engine, you're going to need a 1/2 inch drive socket and also a 3/8 inch drive socket. In the last video, we fixed the valve seat and we got it to fire over, but there was something wrong with the carburetor. And in this video, we are going to do a thorough clean on this carburetor and replace the diaphragm. And that's all there is to removing it. Before we go further, I am just going to examine the quality of gasoline that is in the tank. I can already tell that the gasoline here has some water in it, and I'll show you that after I get it out. I don't know if you can see that, but in the bottom of the container there is water underneath the gasoline. Can you see the outline of it? The water always sinks to the bottom and the gasoline separates to the top. So this gasoline was full of water, and that's probably the ultimate demise of this carburetor. Why we're taking it apart right now and cleaning it. Alright, first thing I'm going to do before I get into this is try and clean off the outside so none of this goo and dirt gets on the inside. First step in this assembly is to remove these 5 screws. Generally, I like to take this fine screen off of here, but this one is kind of stuck on here. I can't get it off, and I'm afraid that I am going to destroy it, so I'm not going to mess with it. If you have a replacement, you can obviously cut or destroy it and take it off, but I do not, and it doesn't look contaminated at all. It looks, pretty good. So I don't believe that there's probably going to be anything up in that main jet area. So I'm going to leave it be. And you saw me blow out of this orifice here. That will blow out of that tube. And obviously this will go up into the carb jet. In any case, these carburetors are very simple and there is not much to them. The only thing that tends to go wrong with them, aside from excessive dirt and buildup inside, is the diaphragms. These diaphragms, the diaphragm and gasket kit, they are part number 795083, and typically that's what goes bad on these, because this is actually a fuel pump setup. The gasket acts as a fuel pump and draws the fuel from the tank up into this little bowl area, and that is what gets pulled up. That's what actually functions as kind of like the carb bowl. So very simple setup, almost like a 2-cycle. Make sure to clean all of this area as well. You don't want any dirt or crud inside there. And you can blow out all of these passages as well. The diaphragm that came off does not look bad at all. We could probably reuse it and get away with it, but I'm not going to do that for the sake of this video. I'm going to use a new diaphragm and gasket. Oh, almost forgot. Don't want to forget the spring. And that's all there is to it. Let's put it back on the machine, see if it runs. First thing we're going to do is connect the governor linkage, throttle linkage. Alright, ready to fire it up. That runs pretty good. All the oil that was in the cylinder has to burn off, and the cylinder head itself was covered in oil, so it's going to be smoking a little bit for a little while, but it'll eventually burn off and it should be fine. Anyway, all that's left to do now is to change the oil and replace that larger wheel with the smaller one that I got. Right here. And that'll be it. I think I'm going to call this video here. Thanks for joining me, and if you want to get caught up on the previous part, there should be a link in the upper right or upper left hand corner to the previous video on this mower where I fixed the valve seat. And if you like these videos, be sure to like, subscribe, comment. There should be a subscribe button in the lower right hand corner. Hit that and you'll be subscribed to my channel. Thanks, and I will see you next time.